bitches.
What kind of thing that style where we fling?
It's dropping in my bedroom and the kitchen.
Problem in your internet is your Wi-Fi. You see, things like the size of your house, the building materials you use, like concrete walls, whether you have multiple floors. And let's not forget the distance between your modem and your devices, like your computer, your phone, TV. All these have an effect on the quality and the strength of your Wi-Fi.
How do you know this stuff?
You need to check Telem. They have mesh devices that allow you to create your own smart Wi-Fi network to cover your entire home. It's a few small devices working together like a team to cover your entire house with strong Wi-Fi signal. Super easy. Here, I get one from Telem today. Download the app from your phone app store, plug in the device, and plug into the modem. When light blinks blue, it's ready to pair via the app. Go to app, click next, and follow the instruction. Place the second device where you need coverage. Boom, now you're covered. Telem makes it super easy. They offer convenient payment plans of just $12 a month. And my guy, and if you opt to get the fiber plan, they'll come and install it for you. Guess what? For free.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna get my smart Wi-Fi plan today.
Hey, let's do this thing.
Today itself.
Get your smart Wi-Fi from Telem today.
I think it's okay with you guys. Missed you guys very much so. Hailey, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Andrew? I've missed you. Yes, I've missed you, the viewers, too. Good morning, guys. And yeah, we're here to kick off the week to a great week, yeah.
Let's start off with your morning motivation. Every sunrise brings new opportunities and endless possibilities. Dance to the rhythm of the waves and let your spirit soar. As you sip your morning coffee and gaze at the beautiful Caribbean sky, remember that today is a fresh start, filled with chances to embrace life to the fullest. Let's make it a great day. Yeah, that's your motivation.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. MP York publishes Justice Answers but warns the system is held together by dedication, not resources. In a recent development, Member of Parliament Daryl York has released the government's detailed responses to over 30 questions concerning crime, prison operations, probation, and the broader justice system. These insights shed light on a current state of our justice system, which, according to York, is held together by dedication, not resources. This revelation calls for a collective reflection on how we can strengthen our justice system to better serve our community.
All right. So that's the story about the Member of Parliament causing some attention towards the crime situation. I know the crime situation been pretty bad. Hales.
I mean, yeah, it's been pretty bad, but the truth of the matter is that we are not allowed to bear arms. That's why it's bad. And it's also bad because poverty has gone through the roof and minimum wage is still $3.95 after tax. So when you do that math and you have that lovely little amalgamation of like situations and stuff, of course, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, and the sad part about it is it's giving a bad shadow on young people because everybody is saying it's young people directly that they're from here. Right away, that's causing all these robberies from taking place.
If you had to ask me, I think it's people that are putting young people up to do this, but there's definitely older heads behind them, you know, controlling the puppet strings. I'm sad because it's affecting me and my business on the boardwalk with my little karaoke gigs because I was doing better in low season than I am right now. It was a weird November, and December has been off to another weird start. Like, people are coming off the ship, but they're not coming into Phillipsburg, they're not coming onto the boardwalk, they're heading straight to their tour buses and their excursions, and they're not doing anything with Phillipsburg, so it kind of makes things a little bit difficult for me.
Let's look into some other stories.
Yeah.
Ministry of Education launches conflict resolution training at secondary schools. The Ministry of Education has initiated a new conflict resolution training program across secondary schools. This initiative aims to equip students and essential skills to manage and resolve conflicts constructively, fostering a more harmonious school environment. It's a proactive step towards nurturing a generation that values dialogue and understanding.
That's really nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
In some other news, Hales?
Yes, Bridge to Bold hosts Masterclass 2025, inspiring St. Martin youth to dream big and shine bright. The Bridge to Bold St. Martin Foundation recently hosted a Masterclass of 2025 at the American University of the Caribbean School in Medicine in Kupakoy. This event was designed to inspire our youth to dream big and pursue their aspirations with confidence. Such initiatives play a crucial role in empowering the next generation to reach their full potential.
Nice. Now, in some other news, Justice Minister tackling. She says you will be found, you will be prosecuted, and you will face consequences. That's, of course, having to do with the series of robberies that took place over this past weekend. The Minister of Justice, Natalie Takin, has condemned the recent smash and grab incident in Maho. She announced an immediate coordinated response with the law enforcement and justice sector partners to safeguard public order and community safety. Taklin emphasized the perpetrators will be found, prosecuted, and face consequences for their actions. So again, it comes down to paying attention to the young people because they are living without they're living beyond their means.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody is living beyond their means right now. It's ridiculous. All right, Justice MP Roseberg suggests that 10 practical steps to restore safety. Assist Justice Ministry of Member Parliament Shmir Rosenberg has proposed the 10 practical steps to address the growing security challenges in St. Martin. These measures aim to tackle rising violent crime, overcrowded prisons, and stretched police resources, providing a roadmap for enhancing public safety and supporting the Justice Ministry in its efforts.
And I saw the 10-point plan. It's pretty broad. I hope that the good MP should get some type of attention from her own Ministry of Justice because she's part of the coalition that supports this government. And this government basically is not doing enough when it comes to the justice aspect. So.
Oh, you know when they were like, leave Brittany alone. I'm like, leave Natalie alone.
Yeah.
She's trying to do her job. I'm sorry, but it's just, there is a lot of crime going on.
But it's another blame game that's happening.
It's a blame game. It's always been a blame game. We've got the damn Dutch police on the island now. Nothing is going to change. Pretty soon they're going to send the Dutch Marines, and then we're really screwed. But, you know, I mean, we did it to ourselves, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it to ourselves. And don't say I called it, but I've been calling things lately. They've been coming to fruition lately. So hopefully we all just have, you know, we get on this bandwagon of behaving and doing good things. Maybe business owners come around and start paying their employees like $8, $9 an hour starting next season. Maybe they give them a nice little bonus too. And hopefully everybody chills out a little bit because it's not going to get any better the more that, you know, cost of living goes up.
It's pretty bad now.
It's bad.
It's pretty bad.
It's bad.
And those poor tourists, the tourists that had to experience, you know, the three guys just there smashing the window.
But you know what the worst part is that when you're watching the video, it's like everybody else is just doing their own thing and they're like activity is continuing as normal while there's like, oh, there's a robbery going on. That's nothing out of the usual. Yeah, it's okay. And there's like 4 or 5 people inside smashing and sledgehammers and that's crazy.
Pretty scary. But the confidence from these robbers is what surprised many because they just did it there in the early night at Maho.
Yeah,
with families there.
I think they did it like right before they were closing, something like that. But you know, like it doesn't matter. Like these people, they don't care. They're gonna go for it. They see the opportunity, they'll go.
They'll take it.
So.
All right, let's take a commercial break. When we come back, more Morning Live.
Don't go anywhere.
sun rises over St. Martin, bringing new energy, new possibilities. This island was built on resilience, progress, and the strength of its people. Our connection is what moves us forward. It links our communities, our businesses, our families. From the heart of the island to the shores beyond, we've connected St. Martin. From every street to every home, this network was built for St. Martin by St. Martin hands. Connection isn't just about signals, it's about people. This is your island and your network recharged. Proudly local, we're here for today, tomorrow, and every milestone ahead.
Welcome back.
All right, guys. So, did you know that St. Martin is home to the world's largest salt pond? The Great Salt Pond covers around 2,000 acres and is a key habitat for migratory birds. Not only is it a stunning sight, but it also plays a crucial role in our island's ecosystem. So the next time you're exploring, keep an eye out for the unique wildlife that calls this area home.
I did not know that.
Honestly, I'm just thinking about all of these dumpster and sewage birds just flying around with like super active radiation. Sorry, my imagination is there this morning.
All right. Justice Member of Parliament Lewis calls for tackling resignation if it's a job for the minister cannot handle once activation of police substations. Now, Vice Chairman of the Justice Committee, Member of Parliament Lyndon Lewis, has called for the resignation of Minister of Justice Natalie Tacklin, stating that if the job is beyond her capacity, she should step down. He also demands that the immediate activation of all police substations in key districts following a series of alarming crimes over the weekend.
I think I said that line a little too early. Leave Natalie alone.
Leave Natalie alone.
Leave Natalie alone. We gotta make like Leave Natalie Alone t-shirts.
That's a shirt right there.
Don't kill me, Natalie. I'm your biggest fan. Okay. All right. Justice PM Marcelina requests financial support from the Netherlands to improve police facilities. That title was a mouthful, sorry. All right, Prime Minister Dr. Luc Marcelina has formally requested financial support from the government of the Netherlands to address the long-standing challenges within St. Martin's police facilities. This request underscores the urgent need for resources to enhance law enforcement capabilities and ensure the safety of our community.
Okay.
Wow, so these are just like short little stories, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I'm kind of like taken aback a little bit.
MP Westcott Williams questions GB tariffs, plans amendment for structural social rates. Now, Member of Parliament Sarah Westcott Williams has submitted new correspondence to the government regarding the legal basis and current method of tariff setting for utility provider NPGEBE. She plans to amend the system to establish structural social rates, aiming to make utility services more accessible and equitable for all residents. Okay.
Interesting. All right. Aventrin outlines housing realities for St. Martin students in the Netherlands. Antonio Aventrin, head of the Student Finance Department, recently met with prospective students, parents, and guardians to provide an overview of securing housing in the Netherlands. He highlighted the support that government study financing covers and the challenges students may face in finding suitable accommodation. That's it?
Yep. That's basically it.
That's it. Okay, cool. I feel like that. Damn. It's so short. I'm used to like reading these long, like.
Yeah.
But at least I get through it, you know?
Yeah.
I keep you engaged.
And as far as the students is concerned, the housing issue still is a big issue in the Netherlands.
It's an extremely grave issue.
It always was before.
It always was, but like, you remember a couple months ago when we had a story from our Minister of Education where she was like, yeah, guys, start looking at housing now. Start signing up for websites now. You know, the best thing to do is try to like think of the friends that you know that are finishing school right now and see if you can try to take over their lease. You know, that works too, because that's how my friends used to do it back in the day. They would just wait for somebody. I mean, my sister lived in a hostel for like almost a couple of months. It was a nightmare. So yeah, start looking.
Yeah, getting the housing is not as easy as you think.
Yeah, it really is not easy. Or like I heard people are starting to just spend money on Airbnb and they're like, fuck it. Sorry.
Yeah. Let's go to another story. Dutch Navy monitoring Caribbean waters as tension rise between U.S. and Venezuela. The Dutch Navy has increased its presence in the Caribbean waters amid rising geopolitical tensions between the United States and Venezuela. This strategic move aims to ensure that regional stability and safeguard the interests of the kingdom in the Caribbean. Oh yeah, that's something that you have to look closely to, you know.
Oh yeah, so basically Trump is, for those of you, I'm gonna give it like a very short breakdown to try to pick up myself from what just happened, forgive me. So basically Trump is doing a lot of illegal stuff. He's waging a war with Venezuela because they want the resources, but they're claiming that it's a drug war. However, it is illegal for you to attack vessels that are in neighboring waters, especially when they're not a threat. And then also, I believe they've done a few attacks now, and then this was off of the coast of Trinidad, if I'm not mistaken,
correct,
around
yeah.
there. Yes, and so when you see that there are people that are in peril after you've made an attack, even without having a reason to, so if you haven't like established your point, or if they haven't given you reason, like if they're not striking back at you, if they're not doing something they're not supposed to, you're not allowed to strike these targets. They're non-civilian, they're non-combatant targets. And so what's been happening is that not only are they targeting these boats and they're saying that they're cartel boats, but then they're also targeting people after they've been shot and they're dying, and you can tell they're about to die, like then they're striking them again. Like that's total war crimes, can't do that. And so, yeah, it's really bad. People need to pay attention. Everybody needs to pay attention.
I hope so.
Yeah, because you know, I've read that it's like the old ladies and the aunties that are like, that go back and forth between the states. So those are the ones that are panicking on the islands. And then the locals are like, that's nothing. It's Trump just being Trump. But I don't know, man. It seems pretty serious if you have to ask me.
Let's take another commercial break. When we come back, we got your horoscopes.
Oh, wow. We're already at horoscopes?
Yeah.
Damn, that
Time
went fast.
flies when you're having fun.
Time does fly when you're having fun.
Internet.
It's dropping in my bedroom and the kitchen.
Problem being internet is your Wi-Fi. You see, things like the size of your house, the building materials you use, like concrete walls, whether you have multiple floors. And let's not forget the distance between your modem and your devices, like your computer, your phone, TV. All these have an effect on the quality and the strength of your Wi-Fi.
How do you know this stuff?
You need to check Telem. They have mesh devices that allow you to create your own smart Wi-Fi network to cover your entire home. It's a few small devices working together like a team to cover your entire house with strong Wi-Fi signal. Super easy. Here, I get one from Telem today.
Download the app from your phone app store, plug in the device, and plug into the modem. When light blinks blue, it's ready to pair via the app. Go to app, click next, and follow the instruction. Place a second device where you need coverage. Boom, now you're covered.
Telem makes it super easy. They offer convenient payment